A very good morning from us. It's pretty late in the day. It is currently, what time is it? 10:58. We've been up for a while. We took a bath today and a shower. I got Ayden Fern in the mummeru, which is making a weird noise, but nothing we can do about it. I tried contacting the company, but since I bought it as a floor thingy, and it's as is, so whatever. But it's doing its job by keeping him contained and that fun stuff. He wants to go to sleep, but Auntie has things to do. As you guys can see, I vacuumed already. I vacuumed the carpet, even though I already see filth on it. What is this? So it sucks, but I don't know what to do with my life. I got someone some new interesting toys to play with. And by toys, I mean household kitchen items. So I've been pretty these past few days. Like always, I think. I feel like this is a running gag in my life. But I don't know. I've just been very moody these past few days. I'm sure it's because of my period, but I've been kind of stressed out with both boys. Yeah, pretty stressful. Like yesterday was a super duper stressful day, as you guys know. And I don't know, it's just trying to get into the swing of things. I thought having one baby was hard, and now that I've been taking care of Ayden, it's even harder. But I think I'm finally getting into the hang of things, you know. I'm finally figuring out how to do certain things, whether it's playtime or feeding time or nap time. And I think this past week I've been more stressed out than usual because of my period and because I haven't been feeling good. I'm pretty sure I'm still severely anemic because yesterday, I didn't tell you guys, but while I was having these really horrible cramps, I felt like my upper thighs were going numb, and they used to feel like that all the time beforehand when I would be on my period. And I also started to feel at my worst, the way I would feel is like someone had cut my legs off, and I was just, all the blood from my entire body was draining out of me. And I started to feel like that, not that severe yesterday, but something similar. So I'm pretty sure that I am still, or not that I am still, because I know I was, but that I am severely anemic again. And it just sucks because I don't know if you guys have been following for this long, but during my pregnancy, I was still having an issue with getting my iron levels up. They were going up, but not to the extent that they should have been with as much iron that I was consuming, not only in my everyday life with the foods, but also the supplements. And my doctor was concerned that perhaps I had a blood disorder of some sort. So he had got my blood tested for a few things. He said that I might even have a sort of type of sickle cell anemia kind of issue going on, but all of the tests came back, from what he could gather, normal. Type of one that I have is that my body is fine, but for whatever reason the red blood cells, the stores that I have, the stuff in storage, I don't have a lot of, and and no one knows why. So I guess when things like my period happens, or when I have my baby, or I bleed a lot, it's just I'm already depleted, so there's nothing in the back burner to tide me off, which sucks. But another thing that I've noticed is that I've just been really which I think might have to do something with my thyroid, but that's my own doing, because I have been being a very bad girl and not taking my medicine when I should and how I should. So I have no one to blame but myself for that. But I gotta continue, I gotta start taking it properly in the morning with a full cup of water and before I eat anything. Vladimir's looking at me. He probably needs a nap, a change. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. I have also come to find out that since I am very irritable, I get annoyed with Raymond very quickly, and I feel so bad because it's not his fault, and it's not like he's doing anything wrong, but just these past few, this past week and this week, I have been in a big mood of just being by myself. I just want to be by myself. I think it's because I constantly have Vladimir on me, and not even in a bad way, because clearly, you know, he's been breastfed since day one, and one could argue that he's been on me this entire time, these past 8 months, but it's not like that at all. It's literally, he's been really tough this past weekend and week, and it's just, like I said, he's not happy when he's on me, and he's not happy when he's off of me. He's not happy playing. He's not happy sleeping. It's just like he's teething and his mouth hurts. Even all weekend long on our vacation at the boathouse, I was like very much by myself a lot of the time. And it was funny because Raymond even had mentioned something around the lines of, oh, I haven't seen you all weekend long. And obviously when you have that big of a group of people, you'll be hanging out with other people. Like a few of the nights I just stayed inside of the boathouse with the kids, watching them on the monitor and just editing vlogs and just, you know, just hanging out by myself, because everyone else went out to go look for Pokemon in the dead of night, you know, or and I was just really hanging out. I really did enjoy myself a lot. I just got to, you know, when Vladimir would go to sleep, I got to just have time for myself with no dogs or cats or animals on me. And this sounds terrible, with no husband either. And this is really one of the first times in my life that I haven't wanted Raymond around. Since me and him got together, I have always constantly wanted him around. And like I said, this is the first time in almost 10 years that I am totally fine with him just being away from me. In fact, that I even want him to be away from me. And it's kind of weird, and I feel kind of bad, but I think it's normal. It's just, and it's not like it's a constant thing. I really do think it has to do with that, with just being just so emotionally and mentally drained from Vladdy being just so sad and just that I just want to, you know, take some time for myself. And I know he understands. It's just a very weird feeling. So look whose nap didn't last as long as I wanted it to. Wow! Baby attack! Attack of the baby! The giant. Wow. Vladimir's here reading a book. It's called Goodnight Nevada. Yeehaw! Riding along the dusty trails. More so now, he just likes to chew on his books. Ugh, this one's enjoying being licked thoroughly by Miss Juliet. Juliet, don't lick him anymore. Juliet, stop it. Stop it. Look, someone's finally gotten a haircut. Juliet. Julietta, no more licking him. Don't lick me. Silly dog. Down for another nap. We had lunch. It's 1:40. I'm gonna take this one down for a nap as well. Look at you. You've gotten so good at like leaning forward. The thing that cracks me up the most is his like tan lines in between his like where his diaper is. You're so filthy still. And in between his little creases, his little rolls. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It makes him look dirty. He got on from his back to his belly all by himself.
Oh my god, the broke his stick. Hi.
literally almost had himself on his belly in this thing. What are you doing in here? Look at him. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to strap this kid in. What are you doing? What are you doing? Everyone check out my tower. Super cool. And what does my son want to do? He wants to play with my drawstring on my dress. Well, can't please them all. I should put like something on top, like a piece of resistance. Normally I put one of those finger puppets on top of my towers, but he hasn't even seemed the least bit like interested in it. And then we got cousin Ayden who wants to go to sleep but is refusing. And then Vincent in the background because Vincent, hey Vincent, what's good, man? He's made some like friends outside, I'm sure, because he rarely ever comes in now. He's a McWeenie. Where do you run off to, huh? He was doing so well, I turned it on so I could show you guys, and he just like went flat on his belly again. What are you doing? He like lifts his booty all the way up in the air. I'll see if I can get him to do it again. Look at him. I think he's trying to like figure out a way to sit down again. He's given up, that's for sure. Go, Vladimir! Yay! You're doing such a good job. Can you reach for the camera strap? Yeah, you can. Whoa, good job. Good job, baby. You guys, it is super duper late and this little one is still up. It is 9:30 something. We were supposed to go Pokemon hunting, but he's filthy, so we're gonna go shower and then put him to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you like today's vlog, you guys should like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, see you tomorrow. Bye.